Hey friend, I am Ruth with bodybyruth.com. Today's workout is an arm and ab workout that I filmed with some clients. I am going to be narrating it during the workout. We've got about 8 or 9 moves. You're gonna do everything for 30 seconds. Give yourself a little bit of a rest, maybe 10 seconds in between, and enjoy this workout. All right, we are gonna kick this little workout off with a high plank with a knee to the chest, then a knee to the elbow, and then 2 glute squeezes. I want you to try to focus on keeping your shoulders over your wrist and then pull that belly button in. Draw it up like you're putting on a pair of tight jeans. So knee to the chest, knee to the elbow, and 2 glute squeezes. You're gonna feel this in the shoulders, the chest, the abs, the quads, and the glutes. Okay, from here I want you to roll over onto your backs and we're going to be doing a dead bug. Start with both your arms and legs up, and then you're going to take opposite arm, opposite leg down to the floor. Try not to let the foot touch the ground. Really push the hips into your mat so your back isn't arching, and push the belly button in. Draw that in. Exhale as you are bringing the weight back up. So inhale down, exhale up. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Okay, we're going to repeat that plank on the opposite side. So high plank, bringing that knee into the chest, into the elbow, 2 glute squeezes. Keep your back flat, your butt down. Draw that pelvis in. Nice. Knee to the chest, knee to the elbow, squeeze. Beautiful. Great job. All right, continuing in this prone position, we're going to start in a bear, then go to a down dog, and then add 2 shoulder taps. So bear, down dog, back to bear, shoulder taps. You're going to really feel the quads with this one in that bear position. You get to stretch it out in that down dog, and then work those obliques as you bring those arms across the body to the shoulders. Love that little stretch that you get from the down dog, and then we come back to bear. Okay, another exercise in prone. We're gonna be in a high plank, and then I want you to walk out 4 counts so your arms are extended. You're gonna really feel this in the shoulders and in the core. And I do realize we've had a few exercises in prone. If you need to rest in between for 15-20 seconds, that's fine. Walk it out. Try to keep the back flat. All right, let's give our wrists a little break. We're gonna roll over onto our forearms, and then we're gonna lower our legs to the ground with forearm scissors. Working the low abs. I want you to point your toes, bring the legs close to the ground without letting them touch. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you raise. Tammy on the right is doing low options. She's had a shoulder surgery, so she's doing everything a little bit modified. Now we're gonna change this to a skateboard. So you're basically just going to bring the leg down and then curl the heel towards the glutes. Lower and curl, or think of it as pulling towards you. Think of that motion that you do on a skateboard. And let's go back to that scissor. So straighten the legs again, pointing the toes, drawing the belly button in, and keeping a 90-degree angle in your elbow. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, we're going to transition into a reverse table. Tammy is going to be doing the low option. This is a knee thrust right here just because she can't put weight on her shoulder. But we're going to come up into a table position, reverse, and tuck the glutes in, and then do a knee thrust. So we're driving the knee towards the chest, keeping the shoulders stacked over the wrists. And you're going to feel this in the shoulders, the triceps, the abs, the quads, and the glutes. And then we're gonna add some tricep dips. So knee thrust, and dip, and dip. Getting those triceps nice and warm. You're gonna feel a beautiful burn. Just think about how amazing your shoulders look in your tank tops, in your sleeveless dresses. It's still fall, but we get these warm days during the afternoon, and you can rock those tank tops, ladies. Dip, dip, and thrust, and thrust. So good. Okay, we're gonna give our wrists a break again. And then I want you to lie all the way back, really extend the arms and the legs. We're going to roll all the way up, and we're gonna do a single knee tuck. So as we come up, you're gonna exhale, bring the knee into the chest, roll back, other side, knee into the chest. You're gonna exhale on that lift, inhale on the return. I'm just going to give us a little different vantage point here. Exhale on the lift, inhale on the return, and we're going to go to a double knee tuck. So this is harder than that single. If you need to keep it single, you can. That double is going to be more challenging. Go. Exhale, squeeze the knees into the chest. All right, we're going to transition to rolling like a ball. I want you to wrap your hands around your shins. Inhale as you go back, exhale as you come up. The goal here is to keep your feet off the floor. We're gonna add a little Pilates 100 pulse. That's going to engage the core even more. Inhale, exhale, pulse 2, 3, 4. Inhale, exhale, pulse 2, 3, 4. And we're just going to add a variation here. We're going to extend the toes at the top. Adds a nice little hamstring stretch. Looking good. Really keep those bellies pulled in. Now hold those toes up and we're gonna abduct. So point your toes, open and close. I like to say peekaboo. Really good job. All right, we're gonna finish with a side plank and a knee tap. I want you to be on your forearm. It's going to be a little bit better to do that tap that way. Take your arm over your head and then drive that top knee into the chest. A lot of shoulder. Great job. And then we're going to finish on the other side. Side plank, tap the hand to the knee. Looking good. I know you were feeling that shoulder burn. You are almost done. You got this. And rest. There you go. Make sure you give yourself a little stretch. And here's to awesome abs and arms.